welcome back.
Hello, I'm Dawn.
I'm Gary.
And we are the Disney Grownups. And welcome back to our restaurant review series. So far we have covered Captain Jack's, Bistro Chez Remy, the Lucky Nugget Saloon, Agrabah Cafe, Inventions, Plaza Gardens Dinner and Lunch Buffet, and Plaza Gardens Character Breakfast. So today we are going to bring you Annette's Diner. We are venturing out slightly into the Disney Village. Now, Annette's Diner is, as you enter the village, it is literally as you come out of the parks, as you go round, you've got the train station on the left hand side, and Annette's Diner. Yeah, I know, I think the camera swaps it round, I don't know. But anyway, Annette's...
The left hand side.
Yeah, Annette's Diner is on the left, has some old cars outside, doesn't it?
Sometimes.
Which are usually there. Yeah, it's right there at the start of the village. So 1950s American diner style place. Yeah, let's get cracked on.
Get cracked on.
So it's a 1950s American diner. So let's crack on and tell you all about it. So, first category is theming and setting. Now, as we said, it's a 1950s American diner. I'm going to try to hunt out some footage, as always, and insert it either in the middle here or somewhere at various points during this, so you can see. Would you like to comment on what you think about theming and setting?
Yeah, I think the theme is excellent. Very period.
It is very much like an American.
Yeah, it is very 50s. Yeah, it reminds me a bit of Mel's Diner from a very well known film.
American Graffiti. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that type of thing.
Roller
skates.
Yeah, they go around on roller skates.
Or pinky, bluey type outfits.
Yeah, it's you've got a little jukebox on the table, although it doesn't actually work, but there is like well, you used to put the old dime in and choose what song you wanted and everything. But yeah, it's very nice, very retro.
Yeah, all the seats are like old like 50s, 60s bench seats, aren't they?
Yeah,
in cars.
sort of like coach seats, sort of thing. Yeah. No, it's very nice in there. Very American dinery. So theming and setting, I think you get what you pay for there. It is what it says on the tin. It's an American diner, and I would give it 5 stars because it is what it is.
Yeah, I'll give it 5. 5.
So, choice of food. Now, I'm going to put a link, not a link, I'm going to actually put a video, a little clip here of the menu. Now, the choice of food, basically, it is American burger, basically, is the main thing on the menu. There are extra bits. You get your milkshakes and fries and all the side orders. You can have salads and sandwiches and things as well. What am I forgetting? All the ice cream sundaes and things.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not that I can remember.
No. So basically, it's a lot of.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing you'd expect from a 50s American burger bar.
Yeah. So, I mean, there is a pretty good choice on the menu, but it is predominantly burgers. Yeah. I mean, obviously you can get chicken burgers, veggie burgers. They do various types of.
Yeah, if you don't like burgers, then don't go there. But if you fancy one,
well, no, because I think there are other things. You can get things like chicken Caesar salad and things like that there. So if you don't like burgers, you can still go there. Don't listen to him. You can.
That's it, corrected.
Yeah, no, there is.
I go there for a burger.
Yeah. But there is a lot of choice of burgers and things. But I'm going to insert the video, which you may have already seen by now. I may have already inserted it. Who knows? As we said before, these videos are never planned. They're very off the cuff and anything goes. But you'll see that the menu there is pretty comprehensive, and you'll see the sort of things you can get. Right, so we're now inside. We are seated. It took a little while to get seated, didn't it?
Yeah.
And
4 hours.
No, it wasn't 4 hours. Just took a little while. But here you can see we're sitting in a booth. We've got the jukebox and all the bits, and this is the menu. So for choice of food, I will give it a 4.5 because I think there's a pretty good choice, and I think that you could probably find something on there even if you weren't a burger eater.
Yeah, I'd do the same. I imagine they probably do veggie stuff as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do veggie burgers and things. Yeah, I
so
have just said that. You're not listening, are you?
No,
it's not paying attention to this
I was
video,
listening. I probably just forgot it.
Yeah, it's falling asleep.
I've only got 1 gigabyte of memory, so.
So what are you giving? What are you giving it? That much? What are you giving it?
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.5.
4.5. Right. Okay. Fair enough. So, quality of food. Now, quality of food. It is really nice. It is really, really nice. But there is a lot of it. It doesn't look like there's a lot. I can never get through a whole burger in there. Gary usually gets through a whole burger with the extras and what I've left. But that's Gary. But yeah, it's quality of food in there. I think's very good. And again, we'll insert a clip here that Gary's desperate for us to put in, where we ate our food fast forwarded.
Divulge. Was it fast forwarded, or was that how quickly we ate it?
No, it wasn't how quickly we ate it. This is what I've ordered, which is the onion burger, and that's got onions and cheese, and obviously we've got fries and onion rings with it. Gary has ordered the mega burger. Is that the mega burger? Mega original?
Yeah, the original mega.
Original mega. So he's got 2 burgers, cheese, 2 types of cheese, onions, mushrooms, bacon. So yeah, looks very nice, and actually came very quickly. So, and Gary's so hungry he can't wait to eat. But yeah, so
nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. So I don't think we've eaten there a few times, and I don't think we've ever had. We've had breakfasts in there. We've had that's the other thing they do. They do breakfasts and things as well, hash brown fingers and things like that, or hash brown sticks, I think they call them. I would say that all the times we've eaten there, I've never yet had any food in there that I've not thought was really nice. their shakes and their floats and things like that are really nice. The desserts are nice. So yeah, quality of food, I would give it a 5 because I think I've never had an issue there at all, ever. It's been really nice.
Yeah, I'll go 5.
He's copying me again, isn't he? Always. So, next category is value for money. Now, value for money, obviously, I think if you've got a dining plan, I believe it's the Plus plan. Obviously, for a burger, it is expensive when you compare it to somewhere like McDonald's or something like that. But it's not a McDonald's type burger. It's an artisan burger. It's very nice. I have always found it really, really filling. So I think value for money. You're paying for the theming. You're paying for, you know, the whole sort of, you know, experience.
I think that the annual membership discount.
Yeah,
is available in there as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it is at most of these restaurants. If you've got an annual pass that's in the top 2 categories, you do get discount on your meal. So we've always had 15% off because we don't tend to go there on a dining plan. We
and
tend
a free
to
drink.
play. But yeah, that's the other thing is that you do get a free drink. You get it's kind of like orange and guava and mango or whatever, kind of quite a large drink.
Which we forgot about.
Yeah, because it's table service. So every table service restaurant you go to with the Infinity Pass, you get an aperitif. So, but anyway, yes. So value for money. I mean, the milkshakes are quite expensive. The milkshakes can be quite expensive wherever you go, but you get the big silver kind of mixer that it comes in, and they fill your glass. And then you have what's left in the silver mixer, which actually is enough for 2 large milkshakes, and you can never drink it all. And it is really thick and really filling. We've made that mistake before, where we've gone for the whole burger thing and everything, and then we've gone for a milkshake and another drink, and you can never get through it all. It's all very filling. So for me, I think it is always very good value for money in there. So
yeah,
what are you going to give it?
Oh, it's difficult, really.
Talk amongst yourselves while these cogs whir.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 4.5.
Yeah, I'd go for a 4.5 as well with that, because I think it is pretty good value for money, even though it is, you know, I say it's just a burger, but it isn't just a burger.
I mean,
it's an artisan burger, so
everything around there is sort of premium-ish prices, isn't it? Really. So compared, if you're looking at an on-site value,
yeah,
then it probably is a good.
And obviously, it is still on site as such, even though you have to leave the park to go there. It is in the village. It is still part of all that Disney bubble. So the only thing I would say is you can't book. That is the one downside of Annette'S Diner, is you can't book. Now, whether that's changed due to COVID and so on, I don't know. This is our reviews that we're giving.
Probably has, actually.
Yeah, our reviews that we're giving are reviews based on our experience when we went there under normal park times. So you can't book. So you have to sort of be lucky sometimes, because there's always a queue, isn't there, outside? There's always a line of people waiting to go in, because it is very popular. So you have to sort of pick your moments when you're going to go, and sometimes you can wait. I mean, we've been there before and we've waited quite a long time to actually get seated, but once you're seated they do serve you really quickly. Yeah, that's the only thing, is you can't book, or you couldn't before COVID. Don't know if that's changed. So that was value for money. Service where applicable. As I say, normally there is a quite a long line to wait to get in. You can wait a considerable amount of time to get seated. Once you are seated, you think, oh gosh, it's going to take forever. I mean, I know we've been there before when we've been hungry and we've lined up, and it's taken us, you know, forever and a day to actually get in and get seated, and we think, oh gosh, you know, it's going to be forever before we can eat. And actually, once we've sat down, they've been straight there with the service. The food's come out very quickly, so it's all been quite good. So I would say that service actually is pretty good. They're always really friendly in there. They come up to you on their skates. Always amazes me when they skate around with their drinks and things. I think, oh, they're going to drop them, but they never do. So yeah, it's
yeah.
Yeah, so service where applicable, I think the service is always excellent in there. Never had a problem with it, always been really friendly and helpful. So once you're seated, that's the only thing, is you wait a while, but once you're seated, I would say I'm going to give it 4.5. 4.5 again.
Yeah, I'll do the same. But then you haven't always got to wait, really.
No, I mean, although
we've seen massive queues there, and some other times there's been like a handful of people in front of us.
But if you remember rightly, when we went about a year ago, there was actually nobody in the queue at all. We were at the front of the queue and we still waited 20 minutes for somebody to come and take us to a table. And we were thinking, oh, we're never going to get served, it's going to take forever. And then once we were seated, it was all very quick, but it did take us about 20 minutes and we were first in the line. Yeah. So it's very hit and miss with actually getting seated and but as I say, once you're sitting down, service is there.
Time at all.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to give it 4.5 because I think that's fair, because I don't know what happens with the queuing system, and I suppose that depends on people, how fast they're eating and so on. So, I mean, the tables are cleared very quickly. You know, they're very clean. So yeah, I'm going to give it 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I thought we'd already done that. So I'd already do that.
So you're giving 4.5?
Yeah.
Copying again.
4.5 is slightly different.
Because you just can't be bothered to make up your own numbers. So, lastly, is would we eat there again? Yes or no? Yes, and I really, really fancy a burger right now. We actually, to familiarise ourselves, looked back at some of the clips that we had from there, and I really want a burger now. Really, I haven't had a burger. Oh, I can't remember how long it's been since I've had a burger. Throughout the whole of lockdown, obviously we haven't been out, we haven't done anything, and homemade burgers just aren't the same. But yeah, I could really go there now.
I don't know. I think we've had a barbecue.
We've had a barbecue.
Sure, I've got a barbecue out once this year so far.
We did have the barbecue out once, but as I say,
they
were nice. It was nice, but it's not quite the same, is it? No, it's not the same as actually going and having all those extra bits and. Yeah, no. I really want to go back and have a burger. I could go to Annette'S right now. Do you know what? Doing these restaurant reviews is really nice, but it always makes us so hungry, and you come away.
It's always a bit of a letdown when you finish them.
Yeah, and you think, oh, I really want to go there.
With a spoon.
Really? Yeah. So anyway, yes, we'd definitely eat there again right now if we could.
Let's go.
Yeah, I wish. So. That's Annette'S Diner all wrapped up. Definitely worth a visit, as I say, in the village. And very nice indeed. As we've said last time, and the time before, and the time before that, these are our views based on our personal experience and what we think. Other people may have different experiences, they may, you know, look upon it differently entirely, but these are just our personal views and experience and what we think, just to give you a taster of what it used to be like going forward. Who knows what these restaurants are going to do, or how they're going to actually be arranged, or what it's going to be like with seating or ordering or anything, but this is just under normal circumstances. This is how it is. Yeah, so Annette'S Diner gets the thumbs up from me.
Yeah.
So,
for any car enthusiasts out there, the two cars that are normally outside, not both at the same time, is either a pink Cadillac or a white Corvette Stingray.
If I can find some pictures, I'll insert those now. So, what's next on our list of restaurants to do? If any of you have got an actual preference to what restaurant you want us to tell you about, or it doesn't have to be, you know, a fancy restaurant, doesn't have to be a table service, doesn't have to be a buffet, it can be one of the quick service or counter service, because we've done quite a few while we've been there, and we asked.
One day.
Yeah, well, Gary just goes like that, like the very hungry caterpillar.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, we are going to try and get through as many as we possibly can. But if there's anyone that you particularly want to know about, then, you know, do let us know in the comments below, and we will try and do that one next.
Yeah, we've been there.
I think we might stay in the village, maybe do the Rainforest Cafe next, Or we might venture to the Sequoia Lodge and maybe do Hunter's Grill. Something like that. And then we'll make our way back into the parks again, maybe. So, anyway, thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed and you're watching now and you think you might like to subscribe, then please go and hit the bell, or the button rather, which is down there somewhere down there. Obviously press the notification bell as well, because we
Ding, ding.
aren't very good at uploading on a schedule. We randomly upload as and when. Why is that funny? Oh, why is that funny?
I don't know. Just the
And
head.
Gary always likes you to give us the thumbs up. Yeah, so, and we always like hearing your comments. I'm pretty slow at getting back to some of you sometimes. I do try, but life takes over. But I do try and reply to everybody eventually. So if you've got any, and we do like reading the comments, and we do like hearing what you've got to say. But if you've got anything you want to particularly ask, then
It's nice to know that somebody's actually watched it.
Yeah. If you've got anything you particularly want to ask, then do ask away. And if there's anything else about Disneyland Paris you want to know that we might be able to answer for you, then do ask away, and we'll do our best to answer.
Yeah, we've been there quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
So,
Obviously, again, under normal times, because who knows what's going to happen going forward, and this weird and wonderful world that we're living in at the moment. But hopefully one day we'll all get back to normal, and yeah, we can see you in Annette's diner maybe. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, be happy, and look after each other, be kind to each other, and we'll see you on the next review. See you later, folks.
bye.
Bye.